The Take-Two CEO just went on record saying BioShock 4 has deeply disappointed him, and the details behind that statement are worth hearing. More on that later. Capcom insiders just dropped major plans for Resident Evil and Devil May Cry, and if these leaks are real, Capcom fans have a lot to look forward to. Sony just broke its silence on the PlayStation 6, and what the CEO said about pricing should have everyone paying attention. Hey everyone, I'm Taylor and welcome to my channel. I know the setup is different than what I usually do. I have so much going on this week, but I still wanted to put out a video for you all. There is a lot to cover, so let's jump right in, starting with GTA 6. Because Best Buy may have just accidentally leaked the pre-order date, and if this is real, things are about to move very fast. A streamer named FrogboyX1 Gaming was live when he stopped midstream to show his audience an email he had just received from Best Buy's affiliate team, and that email was not meant to go public. According to the email, Best Buy was promoting an upcoming GTA 6 pre-order campaign set to run from May 18th to May 21st, offering creators a 5% commission for pushing affiliate links. The streamer held up his phone to the camera to show the sender's email address, and others have since verified it appears to have come from a legitimate Best Buy marketing department. That said, faking an email like this is still possible, and fans should absolutely keep their expectations in check until Rockstar or Take-Two confirm anything officially. But here's what adds credibility to this. Take-Two executives have already confirmed that GTA 6 marketing is coming up soon. A pre-order window in May will line up perfectly with that timeline and with the November 19th release date. So, are you pre-ordering GTA 6 day one, or are you waiting to see if it gets delayed again? Let me know in the comments. Now speaking of Take-Two, CEO Strauss Zelnick had some very candid things to say about BioShock 4 this week, and none of it sounded good. The game has been in development since 2019. That's over 6 years with no release date, no trailer, and no real public presence, and Zelnick finally addressed it directly. In an interview with GameFile, Zelnick said he was deeply disappointed by how long BioShock 4 is taking, adding that in retrospect, Take-Two wasted a lot of time and money chasing creative directions that turned out to be dead ends. The studio behind it, Cloud Chamber, went through a major shakeup in 2025. The creative director was moved to a publishing role, and the studio head was replaced by Rod Ferguson, who notably helped push BioShock Infinite over the finish line years ago. Current job listings suggest the game may not even be in its final stretch of development just yet. The one piece of good news, Zelnick also said he is feeling a lot better about the project right now, which at least suggests it hasn't been quietly cancelled. So, are you still holding out hope for BioShock 4, or has the wait killed your excitement? Let me know in the comments. Now let's shift gears completely, because while Take-Two is struggling, Capcom is out here cooking. Trusted insider Dusk Golem and other insiders have dropped a massive list of projects allegedly in development, and if even half of this is accurate, Capcom fans are eating very well for the next several years. Here's what was leaked. A remake of the original Devil May Cry is reportedly in the works. On the Resident Evil side, multiple projects are allegedly in production, including Resident Evil 10, which is codenamed Project Red Life and reportedly stars returning fan favorite Claire Redfield. On top of that, remakes of Resident Evil Code Veronica, Resident Evil 0, and the original Resident Evil are all said to be in various stages of development, with RE1's remake reportedly have been in pre-production since 2022 or 2023. And for Requiem fans, the story DLC reportedly includes multiple packs, with the first featuring Ada Wong, who was notably absent from the base game. As always, treat leaks as leaks, but this insider Dusk Golem has a strong track record, and Capcom has the momentum to back all of this up. Which Capcom project are you most excited about? RE10, the DMC remake, or one of the RE remakes? Let me know in the comments. Really quick, if you're still here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel before we keep going. It genuinely helps push this content to people who haven't found this channel yet. And again, thank you all so much for supporting me, it really means a lot. Now, let's talk about PlayStation news. Now, the PS5 currently costs $649. That's $150 more than it launched in 2020. And the PS5 Pro is sitting at $899. So when Sony CEO was asked about PlayStation 6 pricing at the latest earnings call, every gamer was paying very close attention. Sony President and CEO Hiroki Totoki said the company has not yet decided on a launch date or price for the PS6, and that Sony is actively observing the ongoing memory crisis before making those calls. He also teased that Sony is considering, and I'm paraphrasing here, new potential ways to sell the PS6, which is vague but interesting. Rumors point to a 2027 launch window, the same year Xbox's Project Helix is expected to drop. There's also chatter about a PS6 handheld variant or a hybrid console. Based on current market conditions with RAM prices through the roof, some analysts believe the PS6 could realistically launch at over $1,000, which would be completely unprecedented for a PlayStation console. So, what's the most you pay for a PS6 at launch? And would a $1,000 price tag stop you from buying one? Drop it in the comments. Now let's get through the rest of this week's stories. Assassin's Creed fans, this one is for you. A leaker with a track record on Far Cry and X-Defiant is now claiming that Ezio Auditore is returning in Assassin's Creed Hexe. Yes, that Ezio. According to the leak, Hexe's protagonist, now reportedly named Anika rather than the previously rumored Elsa, is a descendant of Claudia Auditore, Ezio's sister. The claim is that Ezio will appear and guide Anika in some way. Fans have already pointed out that the timeline doesn't technically work. The German witch trials that Hexe focuses on happened over 100 years after Ezio's death. But the Assassin's Creed franchise has found ways around that before, whether through animus glitches, Isu artifacts, or ghostly visions. So make sure you grab your soul. This is unconfirmed, but Ezio is the most beloved character in the entire franchise, so if this is real, it is a very big deal. Images of the Xbox Elite Series 3 controller leaked from Brazil's Anatel regulator, giving fans a full 360-degree look ahead of Xbox's June showcase. The new design has rounder edges, 2 scroll wheel buttons, a removable battery, and a dedicated button to switch between local console and cloud gaming. Fans are already asking for better build quality. The Elite 2 had a well-documented history of grip peeling, stick drift, and shoulder button issues. No official price or date just yet. Discord just announced that Xbox Game Pass is now included with Nitro, giving subscribers access to a starter library of 50-plus games including Fallout 4, Stardew Valley, Grounded, and more, plus 10 hours of cloud gaming. Nitro members also now get gear discounts from Logitech G, SteelSeries, and Control Freak. The Nitro price stays the same, Game Pass is just added on top. If you're already a Nitro subscriber, check your Nitro home to claim it. Subnautica 2 launched in early access and immediately shattered the original game's records, hitting over 450,000 peak concurrent players on Steam and selling over 1 million copies in its first day. That's nearly 8 times the original Subnautica's all-time peak. The game is currently available on PC via Steam and Xbox Game Store and on Xbox Series X and S via Game Pass. No PlayStation release window just yet. Amazon has officially confirmed that its Lord of the Rings MMO is cancelled, ending 7 months of rumors following the company's massive October 2025 layoffs. The game was announced in 2023, but reportedly never had more than 1 or 2 dedicated developers for most of its existence. Amazon says it's still exploring a new game experience set in Tolkien's world, with Crystal Dynamics potentially involved. And the Paranormal Activity Threshold game has been officially cancelled, but not for the reason you might expect. Developer Brian Clark made the call himself after Paramount refused to extend the development timeline. Clark said he wasn't willing to rush the game to meet a deadline he wasn't happy with, so he chose to cancel rather than ship something unfinished. He apologized to fans and said he plans to return to horror in the future. That's all the news I have for you all this week. It's been a really big one. GTA 6 is moving very fast, Capcom is thriving, and the PS6 conversation is officially starting. There's a lot to look forward to. Again, I really appreciate all of you for watching and supporting the channel. It genuinely means a lot. If you're not already following me on my socials, make sure you do. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, and my link is in the description. I post news clips and updates throughout the week that don't always make it into these YouTube videos. Make sure you subscribe here on YouTube so you don't miss the next one. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.